Right now, Americans are spending an average of $567 more during Black Friday season than they did just 3 years ago. And yet, somehow, it feels like we're getting less for our money. So let me ask you something. How many bad deals have burned you in the past? Because today, that ends. I'm about to show you 9 Home Depot Black Friday deals, breaking the internet right now. Real drops, real value, and real savings. And trust me, wait until you hear item number 1. That one is flying off shelves faster than anything we've seen this year. Let's jump in. 9. Husky 280-piece mechanics tool set. 99. If you're watching this in November, you already know the Black Friday chaos has officially begun. And this deal is one of the reasons the internet is melting down right now. Home Depot just dropped a 280-piece mechanics tool set for $99, and shoppers are rushing to grab it because this price doesn't just look good. It looks unreal. This is the kind of deal you click on immediately because you know it won't survive the weekend. So let me ask you straight. When was the last time you saw 280 solid tools with lifetime warranty for under $100? Exactly. That's why this one is exploding online. A viewer named Mike from Ohio told me something that probably sounds familiar. He opened his garage drawer last week and found the usual disaster. A couple of old screwdrivers, some mystery sockets that don't fit anything, and tools he forgot he even owned. He drove to Home Depot planning to buy just one replacement piece. But the second he saw this massive Husky set sitting there for $90, he stopped in his tracks. Chrome finish. Every socket size you'd ever need. Ratchets that actually feel sturdy in your hand. Not flimsy, not cheap, solid. He said the price didn't even make sense. And when he picked it up, he said something that honestly sums up Black Friday at its best. Man, this feels like legal robbery. And he's right. A lifetime warranty toolkit at this price? That's not normal. That's why people online are posting about it non-stop. Screenshots, photos, videos, it's everywhere. And a reminder, this deal doesn't stick around. Every year, this is one of the first items to vanish, sometimes in hours. If you've ever promised yourself you wouldn't miss out again, this is your moment. And trust me, the next item is causing its own kind of storm. Want to see why? 8. Ring doorbell plus indoor cam starter kit. $69.99. Right now, during this Black Friday rush, this is one of the deals everyone is talking about. The kind that spreads fast because it actually solves a real problem. The Ring. Doorbell plus indoor cam bundle is down to $69.99, and shoppers are scrambling to grab it before it disappears. 2 smart security devices for under $70. That's the type of offer people regret missing the moment a package hits the porch. So let me ask you directly, how many times have you wished you could see who's at your door when you're not home? This bundle gives you that control instantly. A man from Arizona wrote in recently saying last year, someone walked up to his house and stole his Christmas deliveries in broad daylight. No warning, no footage, nothing. This time around, he isn't letting that happen again. The second he saw this bundle at its lowest price of the year, he grabbed it without thinking twice. A video doorbell outside, an indoor cam covering the hallway, both connected to his phone, and suddenly what happened last season doesn't have to happen again. He told me it felt like upgrading his home without draining his wallet. And here's the part that hits everyone the same way. Security used to be expensive, complicated, and honestly out of reach. But this is peace of mind for the price of a night out. That's why people online are sharing screenshots, posting reviews, and rushing to stores before these sell out. If you've ever worried about packages, unexpected knocks, or leaving home for the holidays, this is the kind of deal you don't sit on. And trust me, as strong as this one is, wait until we get closer to number 3. Things only get crazier from here. 7. Ryobi bucket. Top wet dry vac. $59.97. Deals like this are exactly why people say Black Friday is getting out of control. Because when a product this clever drops to $59.97, it spreads fast and gets everyone talking. This little machine is one of the most surprising items shaking up Home Depot right now. Imagine a wet-dry vacuum that isn't bulky, doesn't take up half your garage, and doesn't make you dread dragging it out every time something spills. So let me ask you, how many times have you avoided cleaning a mess because your old vacuum is a workout on wheels? That's why this one is blowing up among shoppers this season. One viewer told me he spilled a can of potting soil in his garage just last week. He stared at his giant old shop vac, sighed, and thought, not today. And honestly, we've all been there. That's what makes this Ryobi so brilliant. It clips right onto a regular 5-gallon bucket. No huge body, no awkward rolling base, no wrestling with something that feels older than your house. Just attach it, turn it on, and boom. Powerful suction for sawdust, car crumbs, wet spills, and all those random messes we pretend we'll clean later. It's the kind of invention that makes you shake your head and think, why didn't somebody come up with this 20 years ago? And the best part? It's compact, powerful, and priced in that sweet spot where you know the deal won't last long. At $59.97, this thing is popping up all over social media because people can't believe how simple and useful it is. Before we move on, quick moment. If these deals are actually helping you save real money, tap that like button. It tells YouTube to show this to more smart shoppers just like you. And go ahead and hit subscribe to Frugal Daily. We cut through the noise and bring you the deals that truly matter. All right, let's keep going because the next deal is just as wild, maybe even better. 6. Husky. 40.30-inch. Giant pet bed. 19 Azoi. This is one of those Black Friday deals that's blowing up right now because it looks like the price has to be wrong. A giant Husky pet bed for $19.88 is the kind of thing shoppers screenshot and send to friends with a "is this real?" message. And honestly, if you've ever searched for a decent pet bed, you already know the struggle. They cost $40, $50, sometimes more, and half the time your dog destroys them before the month is over. So let me ask you, when was the last time you saw a massive, high-quality pet bed for under $20? Exactly. This is why people are rushing to grab it. One viewer told me his dog practically ignored every bed they'd bought in the past, until this one. The moment he brought it home, his dog climbed on, stretched out like he owned the place, and refused to move for the rest of the night. And the funniest part? He said, "My dog thinks he's royalty now." The size is no joke. It's big enough for medium and large dogs, cushioned enough to look expensive, and durable enough to survive pets who treat their beds like chew toys. It's the kind of deal that makes you pause in the aisle, because you expect a hidden camera or someone telling you the real price is $49. But here's what makes this deal really shake things up. The value doesn't match the price at all. When something this roomy, this sturdy, and this comfortable drops to $19.88, it spreads fast. And it already has. Shoppers are sharing photos, posting about it, clearing shelves before the weekend even hits. So whether your dog thanks you or just claims it like the king or queen of the house, one thing's certain: they'll sleep better than you do for a fraction of what you'd normally pay. And the next deal coming up? Yeah, the internet hasn't been quiet about that one either. 5. Milwaukee 6-in-1. Electrical pliers. 1997. Deals like this are exactly why shoppers say Black Friday feels different this year. Because when a professional Milwaukee tool drops to $19.97, it sends people running to the aisle. This is one of those offers that makes you stop, blink twice, and think, there's no way that's the real price. But it is. And if you've ever bought a cheap pair of pliers that snapped, rusted, or bent after one project, you know how frustrating that is. So let me ask you right now, how often do you reach for a tool and wish you had something better? Something that actually lasts? This deal is blowing up because it answers that problem perfectly. I remember paying $42, yes, $42, for a pair of electrical pliers that didn't even survive 6 months. And that's what makes this Milwaukee 6-in-1 such a shock. Cutting, stripping, looping, gripping, crimping, all in one tool. And the build quality feels solid the moment you pick it up. You can feel the difference. Electricians love it. DIY folks love it. Homeowners who just want a reliable tool in the drawer love it too. One shopper wrote in his review, "If you work with wires and skip this deal, that's on you." And honestly, he's not wrong. But here's the real reason this one is exploding online. Tools rarely drop this low unless something big is happening. And this Black Friday, shoppers aren't wasting time. Posts, screenshots, videos. This plier is everywhere right now because $19.97 for something that performs like a 40 tool is the definition of a no-brainer. And trust me, we're just heating up. Number 4 is one of those deals that causes actual chaos in stores every single year. And once you hear it, you'll understand exactly why. 427 gallon heavy duty. Storage totes, $6.97. This is one of those Black Friday deals that truly lives up to the hype and is blowing up the internet right now. Every year, these 27-gallon heavy-duty storage totes trigger a mini stampede because the price drops so low it doesn't even look real. Normally, you see these sitting at $12, $14, sometimes $50 depending on the store, but this season, Home Depot slashed them to $6.97. That's the kind of deal that makes you stop your cart mid-aisle and say, "Hold on, $6?" So let me ask you, when was the last time you saw something this durable for under $7 during Black Friday? Exactly. This is why they're going viral. People love these totes for one reason. They survive anything. Contractors throw tools in them. Moms use them for toys, decorations, storage closets. College students stack them in dorm rooms like Lego bricks. They're thick, reinforced, and tough enough to handle weight without cracking, even when you stack a whole tower of them. One shopper told me she left one in the rain for an entire week, and when she opened it, everything inside was bone dry. That's the kind of durability people trust, especially during a season when we all need extra storage for holiday chaos. But here's the twist that makes this deal explode every single year. People don't buy one, they buy 10. And they do it for a reason, because they know this price doesn't come back until next Black Friday, and sometimes not even then. These are the classic buy now or regret it in January items. Once shoppers realize they can organize garages, basements, closets, holiday decor, tools, emergency supplies, and basically their entire life for under $7 each. The shelves empty fast. And trust me, the deals ahead? They're only getting wilder. 3. Jumbo Holiday Bulbs, $24.98. These are one of the reasons holiday shoppers are saying Black Friday has officially gone off the rails this year. The jumbo holiday bulbs are everywhere online. TikTok, Facebook groups, deal forums, and the second people spot the price at $24.98, they rush to grab them before someone else does. These bulbs are huge, bright, and bold enough to turn any house into the street favorite. So let me ask you right now, when was the last time a decoration this fun and this eye-catching dropped under $25 during Black Friday? This is exactly the type of deal people click these videos to find. Something totally over the top at a price that doesn't feel real. Last season, these bulbs went so viral that shoppers were flipping them online for nearly 3 times the price. And the wild part? People were still buying them. That's how popular they've become. One shopper told me she put just 2 of them on her porch, and within an hour her neighbors were asking where she got them. They're the kind of decoration that instantly shifts your home from normal holiday lights to the house everyone slows down to look at. And with the early shopping rush happening right now, these are getting scooped up faster than stores can restock them. But here's the kicker that's making these bulbs explode again this year. They don't stay on shelves, ever. They sell out before Christmas. They sell out during Black Friday. And once they're gone, people spend the rest of the season searching for them everywhere. That's why shoppers are grabbing them the moment they spot the $24.98 tag. Because they know if they hesitate, they'll be stuck watching everyone else post photos of their glowing holiday setups. And trust me, the next item? It might be the most irresistible decorating deal of the season. 2. LED candy cane stakes. 3x3, pack $19.99. Here's one of the Black Friday deals lighting up social media right now. And for good reason. If you want that warm, cheerful Christmas glow without blowing through your December budget, these candy cane stakes hit the perfect middle ground. A full 3-foot height, a 3-pack, and the whole set for $19.99. That's the kind of deal shoppers see and instantly think, okay, that one's going in the cart. So let me ask you, when was the last time you found outdoor decor this bright and this affordable at the start of the holiday season? It's rare, and that's why people are talking. One mom from Michigan told me she barely made it through her front door before her kids were begging to set them up. They didn't care about perfect placement or fancy displays. They just wanted that instant holiday feeling. And that's really what makes these so special. You plug them in, stick them in the yard, and suddenly the house feels more festive. They're simple, bright, and they bring that classic Christmas charm without needing a ladder, an electrician, or $100 extra. But the real reason these are blowing up right now is because they make people smile, plain and simple. For $20, you're getting decorations that look good, feel nostalgic, and give your home a boost of holiday energy the minute the sun goes down. And if you're the kind of person who loves seeing your home light up for the season, or just wants something easy that looks great, this is one of the easiest wins in the entire Black Friday lineup. Ready for the next deal? Because number 1 takes the chaos to a whole different level. 1. Energizer Max 30-pack AA $21.87. This is the deal everyone is talking about. The one that breaks the internet every Black Friday because it solves a problem every household faces. When shoppers see 30 Energizer batteries for $21.87, it spreads like wildfire because the price feels almost impossible. And here's the real question. How many times have you needed batteries at the worst possible moment? This is the deal that prevents that frustration from happening again. It's simple, practical, and one of the smartest grabs of the entire season. Picture this scene. It happens every year. You're wrapping gifts late at night, finally feeling ahead of schedule. Then you open a new gadget or a toy for the grandkids and think, okay, where are the batteries? You open the drawer, and it's empty. Not a single AA or chip-away in sight. Millions of people run into this exact moment during the holidays, and they all say the same thing. How do I always forget batteries? That's why this deal hits so hard. It turns a guaranteed headache into a non-issue. And here's why shoppers lose their minds over this one. This price should not exist. 30 name-brand batteries for $21.87 is an anomaly. It's usually the first deal to sell out because literally everyone needs them. Remote controls, flashlights, toys, Christmas decorations, kitchen gadgets. There isn't a home in America that doesn't run on batteries. That's why this is the #1 must-grab deal. If you only pick up one thing from this entire list, make it this before it disappears. Quick question before you head out. Which of these 9 Home Depot deals are you grabbing first? Tell me in the comments. I read them all. And don't leave just yet. If you want to keep the momentum going, watch 10 new Costco deals that are breaking the internet. There's one item in that video people are buying 6 at a time before it disappears. And you'll want to know why. See you in the next one.